How much worth is a Babe Ruth baseball card? The ongoing trend in the sports and collectibles market shows that a Babe Ruth baseball card is likely to fetch nearly $1 million. The Bambino remains a sacred icon for not only New York Yankees fans, but also anyone who loves baseball. The widespread adoration for Babe Ruth amongst collectors is indicative of the high demand for Babe Ruth baseball cards. Without a doubt, Babe Ruth is one of baseball's all-time greats. Once he arrived in New York, his hitting prowess made him the first baseball superstar in America and the Yankees' most recognized player. Both his Cooperstown Induction and his legendary Louisville Slugger and number 3 jersey are part of baseball lore. Being one of the first 5 people to enter baseball's Hall of Fame speaks volumes about the man's accomplishments. Perhaps it is this historical significance that drives up the cost of his memorabilia. A Babe Ruth baseball card, in particular, can be quite lucrative if purchased at the right time. Born in 1895, Babe Ruth passed away in 1948. Despite the fact that it has been nearly 75 years since his passing, his sports memorabilia is still the most sought after than that of any athlete. The extraordinary career of the Babe is reflected in the staggering prices at which a Babe Ruth baseball card can be purchased. Chris Brigandi, a leading dealer in rare sports memorabilia based in New York, claims, "Babe Ruth is a sure thing. His worth is constantly increasing. People will still be interested in him 50 or 100 years from now. I would put all my money into Babe Ruth if I could only give my kids one player." If Babe Ruth is truly so beloved, why do we hear more about the sales of Mickey Mantle and Honus Wagner baseball cards than Ruth cards? A Babe Ruth baseball card can be quite pricey, but more importantly, any piece of Ruth memorabilia will hold a special place in the heart of any sports or American history collector. Recent sales records have been broken for Babe Ruth memorabilia. Recent sales of some incredible Babe Ruth baseball cards and collectibles are covered here. These exemplify Ruth's influence not only in New York, but also among collectors everywhere. The Bambino's autographed 1933 Gaudy 149 Babe Ruth baseball card was sold for $761,100 in February 2021. A similar Babe Ruth signed baseball card fetched $325,000 in 2020. This indicated how the price of cards featuring Babe Ruth nearly doubled in a year. In September of 2021, a copy of his 1914 Babe Ruth baseball card with the Orioles reportedly went for $6 million. It surpassed the record for the most expensive collectible ever sold, held by a 1952 Mickey Mantle card, which went for $5.2 million. After sitting on a collector's shelf for 2 months, a 1916 Babe Ruth rookie card obtained $2.46 million in early 2021. Only one summer prior, a 1916 Sporting News PSA 6 Babe Ruth rookie card commanded a price of $1.45 million. In July of 2021, a PSA 9 graded 1933 Gaudy Babe Ruth 53 card got $4.2 million, setting a new record price for Babe Ruth baseball card then. A rare 1916 Babe Ruth rookie card 151 blank backs was sold in Leland's for $244,489 in June 2022. In a February 2023 auction, the most expensive item was a 1916 Sporting News rookie Babe Ruth baseball card. The SGC-7 copy of Ruth's Sim 1014 attracted a bid of $1.77 million, the highest price ever paid for a copy of Ruth's Sim 1014, though the price was lower than anticipated. In November of 2021, a PSI 7 Babe Ruth baseball card copy had fetched $2.4 million on the market. Babe Ruth memorabilia has always been popular. In 2019, someone paid over $1 million for the bat that he used to hit his 500th home run in 1929. Babe Ruth's game-used and signed bat from 1918 to 1922 went for $1.68 million. His New York Yankees jersey from 1928 to 1930 fetched $5.64 million, and a glove he used in the second half of his career was sold for $1.53 million. Few athletes have been as famous and well-known as Babe Ruth was during and after their playing days. This is reflected in the high price of Babe Ruth baseball cards.